Hi, ladies. I am coming back to do an update. It seems. Oh, my mole. I was wondering what that was. Well, my update is not a good update. As you all seen, I did post quite a few live pregnancy tests, and my last live pregnancy test. I showed you that the test I took before, and then I did a test for you, and I showed you the test, and then I put pictures in the end. Everybody's seen the first response. It was faint. I tested again on Saturday. I know Thursday the 8th when I officially tested. I officially found out on Wednesday the 7th. But the video I posted, people were saying they couldn't see the line. But there was a line. It's just like super duper faint. And from what I understand now, I know why. Then Thursdays was darker. Then Friday was darker. Then Saturday, it was light on Saturday, but I kind of figured because I didn't, hold to do the test or anything. So Sunday, the test was about the same. Didn't change. Alright, so my AF was due. Was due Tuesday. Um, and I started feeling like bloated and crampy. My boobies were sore, but like we all know, I knew that I did the test and it was positive, so I knew I was pregnant. So I was like, oh well, they say you feel like AF is gonna come in early pregnancy, so I wasn't worried about it. So Tuesday comes, and I think I tested Monday, and I got the faintest of the faintest lines ever. So I was like, what's going on? So um, Tuesday, we had to take Shania to AI DuPont Children's Hospital for her asthma and her allergies. And that's a whole different video because I found out something so crazy. And everything was going fine, and I just went to the bathroom, and there she was, on time. And you gotta be kidding me. But that explains why my test didn't get any darker than what they were. I had a chemical pregnancy. It wasn't confirmed in the doctor's office, but I don't think I would need a doctor to confirm a chemical pregnancy when I had positive tests for a few days, and then when AF was due, it actually came. It wasn't a missing a beat. It did not start out when I found out that I was bleeding. I did have to use a Super Plus tampon, but it could have been just because of the fact that it was getting rid of, So that's basically where I'm at now. I am on cycle day 3. AF started on the 13th. In exactly 31-day cycle, which means I ovulated on cycle day 19, and I have a 12-day luteal phase under my cycle. So basically, I know that I'm regular now. I'm back to where I was before, the DNC, because of the fact that my cycles are now 31 days. I do know that with chemicals, especially before the 5th week, or within the 5th week or something like that, 5 weeks and under, you can consider it as your period. So even though I know I just had a chemical pregnancy, I'm gonna count it as my cycle, and I'm going to go on and try again the cycle. And I've added a few extra supplements to my regimen. vitamin B12, and I'm not talking about B12 complex, just B12. I've been on vitamin D now for maybe a week or so. I've been on vitamin D because I know that my vitamin D was low before, so I'm gonna just get it to where it needs to be now. I'm going to get some folate. I know folate is better than folic acid. And if I try anything for CM, even though I still have pre-seed, because I think pre-seed irritated me, or it could have been the amount that was, how many times you use it, which was every single time during the furlough period. So maybe I could, try doing it every other time. I'm not sure, but I may do the Mucinex to thin out the mucus to help with CM, so I won't have to use pre-seed. And who knows, my CM come and goes. Sometimes it is, I can have a good fertile CM cycle, sometimes I don't. And honestly, I did have really fertile CM probably the day before ovulation, and that's probably a little bit too late in a game. So I would prefer to probably use pre-seed up until like a day before ovulation, and then just let my natural CM take over. Um, and I kind of figured that was my ovulation day because that was the day. TMI, the 27th was the day I felt like I was just leaking, and I was like, what's going on? And I checked, and even though I inserted the pre-seed like 5 hours before, I do a little bit just to keep my CM that same consistency, so when I use it again for BD, my CM is the same consistency. um, so I knew it wasn't that, because that would have been overflowed, and I only used like maybe a half a gram for that or something like that. And I checked, and it was just buku's amount of CM. But like I said, now it was a day before ovulation because I ovulated on February 28th. So it looks like I should be ovulating 15 days from today. I am going to, my OPKs are already on the way. Um, so we'll be going back to this journey again. I cried twice yesterday. It it was, I didn't expect it. The fact that it happened, I was excited. I thought that this was, it. But you can't control these things, and they happen. I'm happy enough that I was able to conceive as quickly as I did, because it took 3 years to conceive him. It took 7 for Shania, and it only took, let me see, from my DNC, took 3 months. It took a total of 3 months. Because I got pregnant in February. I got pregnant basically in February. The last day of February is when I got pregnant. So it took 3 months from November to February is when I got pregnant. And that's a really, 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 really good thing. That's a real blessing. Real blessing. To go from years to 3 months is, it's something I can't explain. So I just want everybody to know what happened. And just to give an update, I will be doing my TTC updates, live OPKs, and everything else from there. But I've came to terms with it really quickly, because it's just a miracle the way that I conceived, and in the time frame, and and it's like I said, these things happen, and I can try again. So, and that's what I'm going to do. So, alright then, everyone, thank you for the congratulations, and thank you for all the kind words. But this pregnancy did end, and we're going to try again. I'm not giving up. As hard as it can be getting, I'm not giving up, and I'm still doing my weight loss. I'm still doing my low carb. It's not full keto, but you can call it somewhat keto. Somewhat keto. I just don't want to, make anybody upset about me calling it keto, but it really isn't the full keto diet. Because like I said, I was supposed to do strict keto. I have not been strict keto, but I have not gained any weight either. And that's the one thing. I'm maintaining the same weight. I will lose a few pounds and it'll stay there, and then I'll plateau there, and then, I just want to get under my plateau, and I'm right there. I'm right there. So, hopefully, the next couple of weeks I'll get there, and it's just by changing the way I eat. I'm gonna start going back to the gym more often. When Shania goes on spring break, she'll be going to my mom's for about 4 days. So I will be using that time to go to the gym just about every day. Well, ladies, I'm going to end this video. I'm bummed it didn't work out, but, hopefully this cycle will be it. Alright, ladies. Bye.